It is 7:32. As you know, here at Fox 29, we continue our initiative called Save Our Streets. We're looking for anybody, everybody who has an idea how do we slow down this gun violence in our city. So we're trying to highlight some of the organizations in our area that are stepping up to help make a positive difference in our lives and the lives of our young people especially.
And some of these organizations have been around for years, and we know they're making a difference, like the Police Athletic League of Philadelphia, or PAL as it's known as. It's one of the groups. They're cops helping kids stay off the streets.
And PAL's been around 75 years now. Philadelphia police officer Joe Elby.
I believe we have something we're going to show.
Oh, are we? Oh, I'm sorry.
Do we, Malcolm?
Malcolm, we have
It changed my life by giving me and providing me with so much opportunities.
The goal is I want you to be productive in society. And that's all these kids need. They need education, they need love, and they need hope, and they need somebody that's to care.
After 22 years at the Ford Powell Center in South Philadelphia, Officer Joseph Ellerby says $400,000 from the city and Philadelphia police for Powell comes at a crucial time, the summer. He says they can now open on Saturdays and expand their many programs, like the workshops, cooking classes, and sports.
When the parents know the kids at the Powell Center, they know that Officer Joe got them, they safe.
Okay.
Officer Joe has got him. So let's talk to Officer Joe.
Yes, morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And then we have Tymir Harris, who's been a proud PAL member.
Yes, I have.
For how long?
12 years.
So since you were how old?
7.
Since you were 7.
Wow. Before we get to know you and you, well, I know you are too. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in the South Philadelphia area.
Schools?
I went to, in middle school, I went to Universal Institute Charter School. It's one of many Ken and Gamble schools in the area.
Yep.
And I graduated high school from Preparatory Charter High School.
At a very young age.
At a very young age, 17.
Yep, and now where do you go? Where do you attend?
I attend Shippensburg University.
And with the major in?
Mechanical engineering.
Mechanical engineering.
See, so, as you know, this has been a tough year so far already with so many young people getting shot, killed. Have you stepped up your programs at PAL? For 75 years, you've been doing great work. But what is this anti-violence summer? Because this summer is going to be very important.
It's very important, and we're doing extended hours, 12-hour shifts to make sure we have the kids a safe environment for them to come to the Powell Center to play basketball, computer labs, use summer jobs to give us an outlet of positive energy to keep them off the corners.
And that is important. And to me, Tymir, as someone who's been a part of the PAL program, what made you want to be a part of it back when you were 7?
Back when I was younger, PAL just had everything it had to offer, from after-school activities to just keep you out of the streets, kept you safe. PAL had everything. For the kids that struggle to make friends, where they at in school, it's just when you step into PAL, it's like a family-oriented area, and that's one thing I always say. It's been, even nowadays, you know, kids that you might not see in the neighborhood daily, you coming up PAL, it's like now, you might make the best of friends, you never know.
And is that what you think is going on coming from a young person with what's happening and what we're seeing with the violence? Do you think that's what it is? They don't have a place to go, they don't have other outlets?
A lot of people don't have that safety even that I was blessed to have with growing up. So I believe, like, if we get to implement that in other areas, you might see some changes in the city.
Yeah. Why? Everybody, we ask everybody this. What do you think all this, the violence is all about? What is it?
I think it's lack of education, mental, not getting that guidance and love at home. I think, but being a police officer, I like to make it like a family-oriented. So my PAL Center, PAL is more like a family environment. So just to get these kids direction of life.
Yeah.
Because they want to do the right thing. You got to give them the right choices. If you give them positive programs and positive impact, you will see a big difference in their life, as you can see Tymir.
Yeah, you've seen it work.
I've seen it work. I've seen it work. 31 years on police force, 25 plus years in PAL itself. So I've seen the change, and definitely, like I said, you're giving a positive reinforcement. The kid can do great things. We got a lot of great stories with these PAL kids that's doing great.
So if parents are watching right now and they're worried about their children, and they want them to be involved with PAL, what do? I mean, maybe the teenager doesn't want to be. I don't want to be a part of that. How do you encourage them?
I encourage them, like you're saying, if you want to get you want to do great things in this world, PAL is an impact. Like I said, it's easy to come to PAL. Just go to phillypal.org. Look up your local PAL center, and PAL is free.
Yep.
And again, we got extended hours, 12-hour shifts to make sure these kids have an outlet to doing positive things in the community, so they don't be out in the corners getting caught up in the things out there in the streets.
You've already done great work for 75 years. You realize that you want to step it up even more because of the environment we're in.
Yes, we had to step it up more now because we're in a different climax now. It's getting younger now. The kids doing a lot of shootings coming from a younger generation.
12 years old, 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Yeah.
And is that how you're expanding and why you're expanding? And
yes.
as you mentioned, on Saturdays, what's happening?
Saturdays from 8 to 8. We be open to keep the kids off the corner doing the basketball tournaments, computer labs, baseball, things like that. Just keep them off the corners. Even just coming and sitting and doing one-on-one mentoring, just to guide them. A lot of them they hurt right now. So they need somebody to guide them.
The great thing, and one of the great things, like you said, it's free.
Yes.
It's free. But the only way to make it free is we've got to donate as citizens to PAL. So that's why they have fundraisers.
Yes.
And so what are you guys doing? Because it's been 75 years. You're doing something special for the fact that it's 75 years.
Yes, we got a big PAL dinner, award dinner, big gala that we have, and every year we raise money so we can keep the kids off the corners. So the proceeds from the auctions, and that goes towards keeping the kids off the corners, like PAL scholarships. We give out scholarship. He's awarded a PAL scholarship. It paid for our basketball programs, our computer labs, homework clubs, things like that, our baseball league, tennis, golf. So all them proceeds help keep them kids, give them something positive to do, and keep them off the corners.
It's always a great event. And people ask us, well, how can I get involved? How can I help with, slowing down this gun violence? Obviously, you probably can't walk the streets and do that kind of stuff. But you can donate to PAL.
Donate.
You don't have to go to this event. You can always donate to PAL.
You can donate. We can start off, I call it 75 or 75. 75, yeah, we need 75. Let's start at $75, and let's raise it up and get these more programs for these kids. We need the funding.
And where can they do that on the website if they want to make a donation?
phillypal.org. phillypal.org.
And Tamir, what kind of difference would you say PAL made in your life to get you to where you are? Mechanical engineering at Shippensburg University. What was it about PAL that did that for you?
PAL just gave me everything that I needed outside of school. From like PAL, we have our own little computer area. It was always somewhere I could go, get my work done, and also still have fun all at once. So it was like it killed two birds with one stone in my free time. It was somewhere I was kept occupied, could focus on my academics, and I was still allowed to have fun and enjoy time with my friends.
If you hadn't been a part of PAL, do you think your life would have been different?
I think PAL really shaped my life virtually, so I think so.
Yeah, well, perfect example of the work of PAL.
Great work that you've been doing.
Thank
Keep us
you very much.
updated.
And I hear the host is going to be Jim Gardner, right?
Yes.
And he's retiring at the end of the year, so this would be a very special event for him. And so go hang out with him. All right? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for everything you do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Officer
Appreciate it,
Joe.
sir. Thank you.
And thank you, Tamir.
Thank you very much.
All right. We'll